So today we're going to be learning about preference assessments with my assistant Carson. And first we're going to do a free operant assessment. All right, Carson, let's go play. So even with all of these other toys available, he chose the trampoline, so we can assume safely that that is his preferred object from this preference assessment. All right, Carson, let's do something else. Thanks for cleaning up, bud. All right, so now we're gonna do a multiple stimulus without replacement. And we have some of his toys lined up here. So Carson, which one would you like to play with? So typically we would let him play for about 30 seconds and then we'll say, all right, my turn. Thanks, bud. So now I have it and I'm not going to put it back into the array. I'm going to say, all right, what would you like to play with? And he chose the Beyblade. And again, we'd let him play with it for about 30 seconds. And then after 30 seconds, I would say, all right, my turn, thank you. And we do this so on and so forth, ranking them. So for this one, this was his most preferred object. That was number 2. And then it would continue down the line until they were all gone. Now we're gonna try a different one. This one will be multiple stimulus with replacement. Carson, what would you like to play with? Carson. Can we choose from this stuff?
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. And we're letting him play for about 30 seconds. And then after the 30 seconds went by, we would say, all right, bud, my turn. Thank you. So now we would fix this item and put it back into the array. That's the with replacement that we're talking about there. So now we would reset it, but we want to put it back in a different spot. And then we'll say, all right, what do you want to play with? This time he chose the Beyblade. So it's not safe to say that the egg was his highest preferred object from this array. Then we let him play for about 30 seconds. My turn. I know that was less than 30 seconds, but for video purposes. We're gonna move this back into a different spot again. And now we'll say, all right, what do you want to play with? And he chose Play-Doh. So that's just what the with replacement would look like. In his case, it didn't tell us anything specific yet, but if we were to keep going with it and run it a few more times, you would be able to find a common object that would probably be his highest preferred from that array. Next, we're going to do a paired stimulus, which is a pair of objects. I have 2 objects in my hand. I have his fidget spinner and Play-Doh, and I'll say, which one do you want? Fidget spinner. So from these 2, we know that his preferred object from that preference assessment was the fidget spinner. And next we will do a single stimulus. So I'm going to give him 1 toy and we'll judge his reaction and see if it's preferred or non-preferred. So I have this toy and I'm just going to give it to him and see how he reacts. Do you like that one?
different toy, please?
Yes, you can have a different toy. So, based on his reaction, he clearly does not want that one. And he asked nicely for something else. And that was our single stimulus preference assessment. In a single stimulus, if that were the one that we were giving him, based on his reaction, he's interacting with it functionally. It looks like he likes it, so we could say that's a preferred item. That's all.